Welcome to Business in the Closet, your go-to podcast for all things business, where we bring you insightful discussions from the comfort of your closet. I'm your host Kim, and on this episode, we're going to be talking about Treasury Bonds and Bills. Treasury bonds are a secure medium to long-term investment that typically offer you interest payments every 6 months throughout the bond's maturity. The central bank auctions treasury bonds on a monthly basis, but offers a variety of bonds throughout the year. So prospective investors should regularly check for upcoming auctions on the CB, the central bank's website. Most treasury bonds in Kenya offer fixed rate, meaning that the interest rate determined at auction is locked in for the entire life of the bond. This makes treasury bonds a predictable long-term source of income. The National Treasury also occasionally issues tax-exempt infrastructure bonds, a very attractive investment. Through the DO CSD portal and mobile application, individuals and corporate bodies can invest in treasury bills without going through intermediary by accessing their website and registering for CSD account. Investors inter alia. Individuals and corporate can equally invest via their respective Kenyan commercial banks and investment banks as custodians. Let's talk about the security of the bonds. Treasury bonds are units of government debt, meaning that you are investing in the Kenyan government. Most treasury bonds carry semi-annual interest payments, allowing investors to receive returns every 6 months. Also, the central bank auctions several different types of treasury bonds, enabling investors to find bonds that fit their needs. Another thing to look at is treasury bonds are auctioned every month, providing ample investment opportunities for diverse financial needs. So if you miss to invest this month, you can actually invest on next month while the auction is open. This step-by-step guide to invest in treasury bonds through the central bank. First step is to open a CDS account. The first step to investing in treasury bills is to open a CDS account with the central bank. It is free to open these accounts, which are how the central bank keeps track of who holds which government securities. Once you have your CDS, certificate of deposit savings account, which can be opened for an individual or a corporate body, you can invest in multiple treasury bills and bonds. So you only need to complete this step the first time you are investing. To open a CDS account, you need to hold a bank account with a Kenyan commercial bank. You can collect a mandate card from the central bank or any of its branches and must fill it out in neat block letters. You'll need to provide contact information and information about your commercial bank account. You'll also need to have 2 signatories from your commercial bank sign the card to verify the information you have provided. When submitting your mandate card, you also need to submit a passport-sized photograph of yourself which has to be certified and stamped by a representative from your commercial bank. Finally, you'll also need to submit a clear copy of your national identity card, passport, and alien certificate. Number 2, you need to decide how you want to invest. Treasury bonds are offered for a set amount of years, ranging to dates from 1 to 30. When choosing a bond to invest in, you'll need to consider what is available in the upcoming auction and how long of a commitment you want to make. There are several types of bonds that are generally made available. Most bonds auctioned by the central bank are fixed coupon treasury bonds, which means that the interest rate associated with the bond will not change over the bond's life. So semi-annual interest payments from these bonds will stay the same. Infrastructure bonds are used by the government for specified infrastructure projects. These bonds typically see a lot of market interest because returns from them are tax exempt. And then we have the zero coupon bonds, which are similar to treasury bills in that they are sold at a discount and do not have interest payments. They are also typically issued for a short period of time. When you're ready to invest, you should begin monitoring the upcoming bond prospectus to find the right opportunity for you. In this prospectus, you will find information about the different bonds on offer, including the bond's duration until maturity or tenor and the coupon rates. The coupon rates refer to the interest payments you will receive each 6 months. They can either be determined in the prospectus, which is typical for longer tenors, or be market determined. You also find information in the prospectus about when investors will receive interest payments and the final redemption payment, as well as how much taxation the returns are subjected to. For more popular loans, you might also find information about amortization. When the government expects that a bond will result in significant investment, it will use amortization to reduce its burden when the bonds mature. Amortization means that instead of paying investors back in one lump sum of the end of the bond's tenor, the Treasury pays portions of the bond back throughout its life. After these portions have been paid back to investors, they receive smaller interest payments as the amount of their money held with the Treasury has been reduced. And that's how you invest in Treasury bills and bonds in Kenya. You can also be sure to always do your research before investing. Make sure you know a few things. If you have any doubts, you can find a professional financial advisor to help you with investing. Remember, investing is a journey, so take the time to educate yourself, assess your risk tolerance, and there you have it, a brief overview on treasury bills and bonds and how to invest in them. Thanks for tuning in to Business in the Closet. I'm your host Kim. Until next time, stay curious and happy investing. See you on the next one.